Ammo, I think we're pretty sorted still. In case of fire, there are no stairs. Sorry. Oh boy, this can only go right. Beware a fan. In case of emergency, break glass. There is a freaking banana in there. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to what is probably finally the episode on Scrap Mechanic where we will make our first warehouse raid become a reality. I've been farming away quite crazily in between episodes. I've not even cared anymore about the raid stacking thing and just, you know, kind of went for it and had like all the big raids with like 4 haybots running at me, but I continuously stacked the field with potato crops, and as you can see right here, we've got like, I think 450 roughly in here. We've got 200, 300, 400, 450, plus another 50, so we've got like 500 potatoes, and that is with all of those that I kind of used for farm defense. So I've been very much a busy bee in between episodes. And I've also actually taken care of another thing, being that I went to farm some ember in the forest back there in order to get ourselves some tier 2 and then subsequently tier 3 metal, so that we do now actually have enough tier 3 metal for the dress bot, and also due to all those huge waves of haybots and whatever else haybots I encountered along the way, I luckily managed to restock on some of the component kits. As you can see right here, we've got 5 in our inventory, because I think I used some somewhere in one of the last episodes, totally disregarding the fact that I needed 10 for the dress bot, so I was a bit short, but now with these extra ones and, well, whatever we have flying around right here, you can see that we've got a nice stack of 10 of these. We've got 50 metal blocks, which should mean that before we do anything else, we can hopefully finally actually get ourselves a dress bot underway, which will be absolutely awesome. As you all know, we do have a good bunch of garment boxes actually already. I think it's like the lowest rarity level. I've never really seen any others, but from what I've heard from you all down below in the comments, it's apparently going to be the case that we get some more rare garment boxes from the warehouse, so it makes all the sense in the world to actually get one of these underway finally, so we can hopefully get into replacing this look right here, because that is, of course, you know, not the most fashionable look in the world. And this thing being quite large, let's see, I kind of hope that we have some space to put it somewhere in the flat. We all know I'm kind of a bit low on space. Why was that flickering? That's weird. I think we all know I'm kind of low on space in here, but I'm sure we'll find some corner in which to stash this, even if it is just on top of that for the time being. It's not really like we're using the buckets at the moment, so I suppose that's fine. And we can put a garment box in there, apparently. So why do we not pick this random one that I placed there when I got things the last time around? Wait. That's something different than before. Oh, so we've got a wardrobe and we've got a dress spot. And we can actually change our appearance in here if we wanted to. Now that's actually kind of nice. I mean, not really like I'm looking too much to replace, to change my appearance at the moment. That said, you know, you could get like some not burnt clothes, which kind of makes some sense to me. You know, we finally look somewhat normal again. You know, let's get some clothes on that are not absolutely completely burned to bits. Look at that. That looks so much better. So that's absolutely awesome. It looks like we had those kind of fixed versions of our own clothing all along. We really just needed this dress bot, which honestly was kind of expensive, to get them equipped, which is really nice. So I'm pretty happy about that. Also, this kind of indicates to me that once we actually put the garment boxes into here and we get new clothes out of it, it just gets stored in our wardrobe and we don't need to spam our inventory with it. So technically, once the garment boxes are in there and used, they're gone, and I get to save some inventory space, which sounds pretty darn good to me, if you ask me. So let's go and get that going. Oh no! Okay, I do need cotton, which I'm not sure if I still have any of that. Okay, so no new fancy clothes for us for today, I suppose. We're gonna go definitely collect some cotton a bit later to make sure to catch up on that, because I want some fancy new things. But, you know, for the time being, this is honestly not all too bad. You know, we're not looking totally burned to bits anymore. We've got proper gloves and thingies in our backpack, and yeah, you know, looks a bit more complete now. So pretty happy with that still. And then we're probably gonna soon get to actually collecting some more cotton to hopefully get ourselves some fancy new clothes, especially when we get the more rare garment boxes. Now the thing being here that I do actually have a bunch of things that I do want to leave at home before. Oh, sorry, buddy. I think I just slapped him in the face when I opened the door. Maybe we need a different spot before I destroy him like that or something. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to place him on the table here. If we can make that a reality, because I don't want to destroy my garment, well, my dress spot, whatever, just continuously opening the door. So we're going to swap-aroo things around a bit and, you know, put some things against the wall, whatever, and that should hopefully fix that. But yeah, so I kind of want to empty my inventory before we get going. I'm going to do that on my own, not going to bother you all with it, so I'll make sure this is all nice and somewhat emptied out and we don't lose any crazily valuable things, and then I'll be back with you all in just a second. Alright, and back we are. As you can see, I kind of also made a new stack for circuit boards because we've just got way too many, so, well, making the flat ever messier, but for the time being it'll have to do. We don't really have time to build a new house right now, I think, but the whole warehouse shenanigans have a bit more priority. Maybe eventually we'll use these to just make a huge ton of beacons. I don't really know what for. One idea that I actually had recently was that I could just put them onto some of my larger vehicles to continuously mark their locations for myself, which I suppose would somewhat work fine. I'm just not sure I can actually attach them to vehicles and if like the icons would move properly or if it would just glitch out somewhat. So maybe something to actually find out right there. But yeah, so with that said, I think we're going to go and slowly head on then to actually go and get a warehouse cleared. Now what I do want to do here, and I have to admit we're kind of low on these, is split one of the burgers out of the stack, and we're probably going to ammo up a tad bit. Now we're going to leave some of the ammo in here as was recommended by you all that we would do, so that in case, or rather when we die, I can just go and grab some more and not have to run all the way back to my body, because that may be a bit of an issue to access after the fact. But what I do want to quickly do, with me wiggling away like a madman on the seat, is actually quickly just get up and find out where the two-story thingy was. It seems like it was the further back one. Let's maybe actually quickly fly over and see if we can somewhat find out. Now the 4-story warehouse was right here. I remember that location because it's kind of behind the cotton fields. I suppose that the 2-story was somewhere over there, yeah? Ooh, bit of a loading lag right there, as the game's kind of struggling to catch up. I think we gotta go there. Now we're gonna kind of go with our exploration vehicle, not this thing, in a minute. But before I go into one weird direction and it's not the right one, I actually want to check where the 2-story thing was at. There it is. Okay, cool. So I think we've got somewhat enough an idea. Hopefully I've got enough fuel to get myself back home as well. Fingers crossed on that part. I did not actually check the fuel on this thing before taking off. Should always do that. Oil pond right here. Zooming across here at such an insane speed. I wonder if there's some sort of max speed when going airborne. I'm sure there is. But all planned. Perfect landing. Nothing to worry about right there. Yeah, that was fine in terms of fuel, I would say. But okay. Before we go, Let me go and take care of this little buddy right there. Goodbye. Now I've got into the circuit board. Beautiful. And, well, then I'm going to hop into my vehicle and actually make my way over. Now, you all can see that's a long way to go. And it's going to take me a few minutes. By the way, still like an absolute battlefield right there, given the amount of bots I killed at this point. Apparently I could not explode a chest like that. But we're going to quickly take care of this guy and the chest. And I'll just make my way over slowly but surely. I don't really think there's going to be anything crazy happening along the way, otherwise I'm sure they're going to be back with you. But for the time being, I'll place a cut right here, and I'll be back with you once we're actually somewhere at the warehouse, and then we're going to have to find a spot to park where the thing, like this vehicle, is not going to get taken apart by bots running around. So, we'll see. I'll move on, and I'll see you there. Alright, so back we are, and I would say that didn't actually take us that long, realistically. We only probably spent like a minute or two getting ourselves here. Now, the one thing that I've noticed thus far about our new outfit, by the way, is that all these poles sticking out of my backpack actually look kind of weird while sitting in here like that. But with that said, we are about here. Now, I've heard from you all before that you don't want to park this thing too close, because otherwise, in between respawning or while you're not at your vehicle, there may be bots just running in, bashing your vehicle. I actually just noticed a big mistake. Did you all notice it too? Have you been screaming at me for the last, like, 20 seconds because there was a cut? Because I absolutely forgot to bring the warehouse key with me. I would say that is kind of a bit of a necessity and a requirement, so I'll spend like another 5 minutes of my life driving all the way back, getting that warehouse key, because I'm, of course, as usual, a bit oblivious, and then we'll see each other again once I'm back at the warehouse once more. Alright, and back we finally are. Took me a minute to actually get back home and grab everything again. Now, you may notice it's actually getting dark out, which I would argue is probably not the best setting for us to start this in, but now that we're here, I don't think we're gonna, you know, like, there's no way around this at this point. The thing is, what I really need, though, is some sort of semi-decent parking spot, and I'm currently not quite sure where to go for that. Kind of considering, like, here behind a hill or something, you know? Not all too close to the overall action. Ooh, who are you? Go away. Boom. I think this will be our spot of choice. Now, let me just double check that we've got this saved as a respawn point. We do have a chest over here, which I kind of naturally want to open. So let's go and quickly do that too. Component kit, absolutely beautiful. And then we're just going to go on our merry way in, I think. I'm actually going to go and grab like a second burger, and then we're probably going to go and save the other two for later. I think that makes about sense. Burgers do technically fully fill up your health as far as I'm aware, and then of course like the usual hydration and food and kind of shenanigans, so I hope that's going to be about right. And there's already a lot of loading lag here, which indicates to me like we're going to probably just find a lot of trouble here in a second. I think technically we could grab all these blocks for our construction needs. Would be nice eventually, wouldn't it? Like, we're going to leave it here for the time being. That's actually kind of cool. Imagine having like your own booms right there. Oh boy, that's a lag? Ow! Holy moly, that hurt. Jeez. But I did give him a headshot apparently, but ow? I'm not even in there yet, buddy. Calm down, alright? So we do actually have to be somewhat careful here and try and juke that kind of stuff. Bye. Gonna get that guy out of the way. I think there's another one of those beefy boys behind there. I had heard previously that these dudes do 55 damage, but if you snipe in the head like that, they're instantly gone, which is kind of nice at least. Gotta somewhat try and do that and stay at distance to them for the time being. Now there's a lot of busyness down here, and I don't really know where the entrance is going to be. Kind of don't want to miss any loot, but also not miss any bots like those. So these are apparently called tapebots, I think. Very nasty boys, can tell you that much. As you can see, they attack you at range and do like 55 damage if they hit you, so better not get hit by them. That's why I'm kind of proceeding somewhat carefully here. But as you can see, apparently at range it kind of works nicely with them. So like headshots do way more damage on these boys than usual shots, which apparently, as I also learned through the comments, these are the only guys that do really care about headshots, and every other bot rather, it is absolutely not mattering whatsoever. Stand still, please. Thank you. So yeah. I guess picking them off at range with headshots is a pretty viable strategy, because thus far it's been working very nicely for me. Just sniping one dude after another. The thing is, it's really dark out, so I'm probably going to miss some somewhere. I think there's one there. And I kind of don't want to miss one. So I'm somewhat worried. Pretty sure I just saw one right there. There he is. Nice. Snipe. Absolutely sniped. I'm going to clear around the outside here first. Because I imagine... Oh, we kind of won that piece. Snipe. Another one out of the way. I'm going to just take it slow like that. You know, go around the outside. Make sure all the dudes around the outside are more or less gone for a start. And we're going to slowly go inside and work our way up. I think that's the right approach. You know, there's like a bunch of crates and other lootables around the outside here, so no real reason to just miss those. And, yeah. But then we can kind of move on from there. So that feels like the right half is more or less cleared of bots. Probably going to be some more over there. Is there? We'll find out, I guess. Technically sort of under the warehouse right now, I think. Oh, yeah, another one. Tap. Beautiful. There's a tote right there that we also probably want to take care of real quick. Sorry, walk. I accidentally hit the walk because the tote is moving. Flippin' bugger. Spotlights out here too. Kind of interesting. Oh no. I think it's Civic Duty. Oh no, that guy's too far. Fuck it. Whatever. But yeah, so we are going to go around the outside here more. Now this looks like one of the entrances that I saw on top of the roof previously. So I would guess that this is probably where I'm going to use my warehouse key to get in and then fight like 15 bajillion other bots in just a minute. But first things first, we're going to make sure to properly clear through here. Now, we're kind of low on hydration, but I kind of also want to wait eating a burger out until we're sort of somewhat damaged, you know, if that makes sense. What are you doing there? I mean, like, I know you hate some of these structures, apparently, but you don't need to do that. That's mean. There's another tote bot out there on the other end. Not seeing any of the other boys right now anymore. There is crates on top of these crates, which is going to be an interesting task of actually getting myself on there. There was one right here. Is there another right there, or why is that container tilted like that? That kind of is. Okay, I'm thinking we're gonna have to like work with our lift here for a minute. Could be that we actually missed some in other places. The question is, to what extent do I kind of want to go after this? Probably to some, given the good chance of actually getting component kits out of these. Now, I don't think that it's like the main source of loot in here, but well, given that I'm already clearing around the outside here, I may as well try. Now, how I get to that one? Maybe through this edge here. Oh, no. I had it, and then I didn't. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my lift is not going high enough for 2 stories at once, which it definitely isn't. So we're going to do something like that. And then that. Beautiful. Maybe we do at least get some sort of overview of this spot from up here. Now, now we kind of have to eat it. Actually, we could just eat a carrot for a quick second. It's not giving us much of any hydration, but it's at least providing some basic hydration. yeah, this construct all being kind of interesting, because I think a lot of these parts we can actually pick out of here at a later... Uh-oh. Oh, God, I was kind of stuck there for a second. I think a lot of these parts we can actually pick apart at a later point if we want to, and just, you know, grab them for our own purposes. Where are you going? I don't understand these totes sometimes, you know, they just start running off randomly to the side when I shoot them instead of running at me. Which, you know, I guess makes my aiming a bit more miserable and all, but still. Dude, why do you have to do that? Was there not another crate over here or something? I thought there was. Maybe not. There's another tote, though. See you. Why are you running off to the side? Dude, I mean... that's a way to trigger me, I guess. But yeah. So, now that we've actually cleared everything outside, it's become nicely bright out, because, you know... there's nothing that could be hidden from us anymore, even though he's kind of cleared through all the bots, which... is, you know, somewhat a good thing. I do sort of quickly want to check over here just to double check that we didn't miss any crates or something, but I don't see any on top of there. I think it's fine. We're going to go to the entrance and go into the actual warehouse. I assume that there's going to be a lot beefier waves in there, and all the kind of tape bots and everything are probably going to be instant triggered on us too, so that's going to be an interesting one. Requires warehouse key. Yes. I has. How me put... oh, okay, I need to take it in the hand, I guess? And then click. Hey, hey. Beautiful. Okay, I hope this door kind of stays open. If and when we die. Because, otherwise that could be an issue. I only have 2 burgers with me. Kind of contemplating if I should have taken 3 at this point, given that I've already cleared through the hall downstairs and taken care of everything. Ammo, I think we're pretty sorted still. In case of fire, there are no stairs. Sorry. Oh boy, this can only go right. Beware of fan. In case of emergency, break glass. There is a freaking banana in there. Oh boy, this can only go well. Let's eat one of these before we go dehydrated into a fight or something. This is gonna be messy. I feel like I'm gonna get murdered. And also, there's lag. So much lag, in fact, that I cannot move my camera for like the last 20 seconds here. There goes the game, catching up to itself, and is that a loading screen? Oh boy. Warning, falling objects. Holy moly, this actually looks kind of cool. Didn't expect that. Can you pick these things up? No, but you can destroy them. There's a bunch of lag in here. And I have to say, it's not really that nice. I don't really enjoy that lag. Can't be me, must be the game, because, as I sort of previously told you, I have made some upgrades to my PC and can definitely not be my PC anymore. But yeah, I suppose we're going to find bots around this corner here somewhere. Like that one. Holy moly. Was just standing right there. Feels like there's another one right there. Uh-oh. Ow! What in the world? Dude! Did he give me a headshot or something? Did I take damage before? What? Oh my god! That kind of sucked. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't really think I'd get capped that quickly right there. Wow. Kind of insane. Absolutely insane. I hope we can go back in. That was a very quick and brutal death. Now we do luckily have all that extra ammo. I should have probably only actually taken 50 so I can take like 50 every death, because if I keep dying that much, you know, I'll need it. Yeah. I don't know. Did kind of get a few shots blocked on the structure on the first dude, and then the second lad just went and absolutely murdered me. Did he actually hit me twice, or did he just hit me once and then I died? I don't know. It went so quickly, I cannot even tell anymore. But the warehouse key seems to be, you know, staying accepted, which is nice. I feel like we're going to need a bit here. We've cleared downstairs already, but the upstairs is going to be a bit more work. We are already, unfortunately, kind of at time end for the episode, so I'm gonna end it off right here while we're moving upstairs, and then we're gonna meet each other again on the other side in the next episode. We're gonna continue grinding this warehouse then, and hopefully get some fancy stuff out of it and not die every 2 seconds. So that's the plan right there. Hopefully it's going to go somewhat well. Wish me luck, everyone. For today, I'm going to end it off right here, though, so I hope you all enjoyed the episode. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That does always help out the channel a ton. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider hitting that subscribe button right down below, as well as that bell icon right next to it, to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. But with all that out of the way, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.